Upon hearing her calm, matter-of-fact tone, something sharp jabbed Caleb's chest. He frowned. Why are you suddenly throwing it away? Didn't you treasure that wedding dress? Sydney didn't deny it. For 3 years, she had reserved a spot in the closet just for that dress. Each year, it was professionally cleaned, preserved, a symbol of a lifetime she had believed in. But now, divorce. Knowing Caleb would likely bring a new love into this house soon after, the dress, like her, had become redundant. She smiled faintly. It's ruined. I noticed a huge tear the other day. Even so, Caleb studied her forced smile, assuming she could not bear to part with it. I'll have someone from the boutique take a look. Maybe it can be repaired. Don't bother. Sydney met his gaze. Some things, once broken, can't be fixed. Her words weren't just about a dress. They were about their marriage. Before Caleb could speak, she turned and walked inside. Seeing her limp, his concern flared. He hurried to catch up. Wait, are you still hurt? It's been days. Why are you limping? A little late, aren't we? Sydney thought, a faint edge in her mind. Lowering her eyes, she answered plainly, it was almost better, but last night, I had to kneel outside the Sterling estate for 4 hours. What? Caleb's pupils tightened. He noticed her swollen, reddened palms. Got beaten. Her tone was casual. No complaint. He froze. Why did you kneel? Why were you beaten? He didn't dare imagine the details. The Sterlings were practically her family. How could a visit leave her like this? Sydney looked up, a ghost of her younger self flickering in her expression, eager, obedient, dreaming of a future with him. Then she smiled faintly. Because you didn't come with me. Frustration swelled in Caleb's chest. You're still smiling. Doesn't it hurt? It does. Sydney nodded softly. But I'm used to it. Used to it? She pressed her palm gently. Her voice softened. Anytime you don't come with me, something like this happens. It had always been the way. Since childhood, she knew discipline. Eloise Sterling had drilled it into her, knees aligned, toes tucked, back straight, perfect obedience. Caleb crouched to lift her dress hem. His stomach twisted. Her knees were badly swollen. Dark bruises bloomed beneath fair skin, mottled purple and blue. Compared to this, Penelope's reddened knees were insignificant. Caleb's anger surged. Without a word, he lifted Sydney into his arms and set her gently on the sofa. His brow furrowed. Why didn't you call me? Sydney's eyes remained clear. She spoke gently, teasing, yet precise. You said you had an emergency. I figured it was important. Didn't want to bother you. Caleb's throat tightened. He thought, if chasing after Penelope cost this much, would I have gone? He fetched the first aid kit, applying ointment with care. Why didn't you tell me? She stayed silent. She had always wanted to be a good wife, a loyal daughter-in-law. She believed in him truly. Yet Caleb had never loved her enough to make her feel safe. Only now did she realize he had never loved her at all. She pressed her fingers into her palm, voice soft. I didn't want to put you in a tough spot. Hampton Corp still does business with the Sterlings. She lied. Perfectly sincere. Caleb swallowed the bitter guilt rising in his chest. Her thoughtfulness should never have been used against her. He ruffled her hair gently. I'm sorry. I should have done better. I forgot our anniversary, too. Anything you want? I'll get it for you. Sydney tilted her head, steady. Then, I want you to like the birthday gift I gave you. That's it. Yeep. At 20, Sydney had wished to marry him. At 24, she wished to leave cleanly, completely. For a fleeting moment, guilt flickered in Caleb's eyes. Then his phone rang. Penelope. He snatched it up. How bad is it? Why didn't you take the driver? How did you twist your ankle walking? Send me your location. I'm coming now. The cotton swab in his hand froze him. Sydney offered it gently. I'll finish it myself. You go. Caleb hesitated, then nodded. Penny got hurt. She's alone with the kid. I have to check on her. Before leaving, Sydney called softly, almost teasing, Cal, why have I rarely heard you call her Penelope? His heart skipped. He stopped. Her clear gaze pinned him. Sydney, she smiled lightly. Relax. You've known her a long time. It's natural you still call her Penny. The black Maybach disappeared down the driveway. Sydney leaned back on the sofa. She hadn't expected herself to speak so freely. She had always played the sweet, obedient wife. All she needed was Caleb's guilt to secure a clean divorce. So, why had she thrown it off course with a pointless question? She tilted her head. Staring at the ceiling, her eyes burned. Before she could unravel the thought, Tiffany called. Sid, drinks tonight. Sure, Sydney said. A bit later, wellness livestream until 10. The streams weren't her job, technically, but she had excelled at them, gained a following, and built credibility. Perfect. I'll pick you up after work, Tiffany said.